Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We are going to be setting up an oil refinery, an oil drilling operation, but instead of doing it in survival today, I'm going to do it in creative just to save myself some time, but everything will work exactly the same in survival. So let's get started. Okay, so here we have our oil derricks. We placed them over an oil source we found using the oil source detector. And just to show you that it works, if we dig straight down, because it says directly below, eventually we should run into an oil deposit. Alright, oil deposit. More over there. So it looks like we got a pretty good size of amount of oil here. Alright, so let's head back up and start building. If I can get up the hole. There we go. Alright, so heading up to the top, we're going to need to set up power. I decided just because the amount of different components that go into this and that you can look them up fairly easily on how to make the different components, but I would rather show you how to set it up really quick. Since the server will be launching soon, I want to get at least a setup tutorial done. So we'll put an outlet there, and this, so right now I'm just using a universal fluid duct, and to make it a specified one so fluid can actually go through it, you have to find the right one, which we're going to make this one crude oil, but we're also going to need one that is natural gas. Let's see, here we are, natural gas. Okay, so if you click this, right click on it, on the blocks, they'll disconnect from the others because they're now different, which means I could put another duct right here for the natural gas and it won't interrupt the crude oil one. Really convenient for making things compact, being able to label things that way. Alright, so this one's gonna be the natural gas. Alright, so we got those. So we're gonna need to power this, so the electric pole is right here. We will need a generator. The one I choose to use is the turbo fan. So if we plop that down, it is quite large. So if we bring a power pole over here, put it here, because I think I need to use some of this to combine it. There we go. There's power. Okay, and then if you use the cable drum, right click on the bottom of the power poles that we're using, and then right click on where the wire is going to go, and it'll drape a wire from one to the other. So if we power this up, actually we're going to wait on that, so we'll need a, first we're going to want, what is it, electric boiler, here we go. So the oil needs to go through an electric boiler. So plop that in there. Now it's identified as this is what's going to come into this boiler. So next we need to apply power to it, so we'll just grab a cable, take it here, then after the boiler we're going to want some more duct. We'll bring that over here. And we're going to need to not have crude oil, so we should be done with that now. We need hot crude oil. Here we go. Because to put through a refinery, it has to be heated crude oil. Alright, so now we need to go grab a refinery. Let's clear some of these things out that we're using that one a lot. Don't need that anymore. I will need that one. Alright, so we're going to need some storage tanks. And we are going to need an oil refinery. Plop that down. It needs a 3x3 area. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks tall. Otherwise it will not place. Alright, and we're going to go like that. Identify that as that. Alright, so this will now take the crude oil from our oil derricks, heat it up, turn it into hot crude oil, then take it to the oil refinery. Now from here, we will have one come out this way, and one come out this way. We're going to place a tank here. Excuse me. Oh. Alright. So it is empty. Don't need those. We'll place another one there. No. There. Alright. So connect that one up. We will put one right here. And then another two over here. Okay. Wanted to space them out a little bit more, but I guess I do not get to. Alright, so let's run ducts to all of these. Alright. And then this one is going to be our natural gas. So let's identify the tube as natural gas. Alright, so now this will take natural gas, but to get it to store it, you have to put the identifier in here, and it'll then nicely label it without you having to do anything. Alright, so we will need to add a power source over here. We'll put that there. There we go. Got our power source. And we got to label each of the tanks and their hoses as well. So we will get heavy oil from the refinery. Now, Nafapta? We'll get whatever this is, however you say that. Light oil. There we go, get rid of that. We don't need the hot crude anymore. And petroleum gas, there we go. Alright, so if we, let's put the light oil in this. We'll put heavy oil, the one next to it. And you have to put it in this slot. It just gets moved down, but for whatever reason you have to put it in this slot and then it gets moved down. If you just place something, like say you're changing the light oil to the heavy oil and the heavy oil to the light oil, if you just grab this and set it in this slot, it will not change the name on the outside. Alright. We will do the petroleum gas in this one. And you can hook these hoses up to any of these ducts coming out the side and they will work the same. Alright. And then this one will be the type that I can't pronounce, apparently. The Nafapta. Alright, so we have all of those set up. So now, if we get some kerosene, kerosene is what this generator runs off of. Grab some of that. So if we put the kerosene in, it will generate power. Alright, so I believe let's check over here. No, this. Alright, so what are you unhappy about? This one's unhappy still. This one's good. This one likes the power. This one doesn't like power. I don't know why. Alright, so I am not sure what goes in this slot. I have had it work without anything in that slot. Oh. Well, now that one's not happy either. I do know that it shouldn't happen immediately that they start actually producing, I don't think. Let's see how far down this pipe has made it. Because I believe this pipe has to actually spawn all the way to the oh. Can it not go through ore? Only stone? Alright. So it is going to slowly make its way down to the oil deposit. Let's go check on the other side. Oh, it didn't make it far at all, did it? Alright. There's some ores. So I guess to use the oil derricks properly, you will have to dig down first and make sure they have a clear path. Alright, so this one should be good. Let's go up and see if our other one has started producing oil. I'll get out of here now. There we go. Has our other one made it there yet? Okay, it has made contact. Yes, let's come check the tanks. Doesn't look like anything has come through. I really want to know what this slot is for. Anyone can figure that out, please let me know, because I have tried putting so many different things in there. Like, these are somewhat the right shape, but those are power cells. Why would it need a second power cell? The fuse kind of made sense, but I haven't tried, I think, uranium rods because they're the same shape. Hey, there we go. So this one's working. Why is this one not? I thought this one would be the one that was good. This one I thought would be the one that was trouble. Alright, so now it gets automatically put into the electric boiler, heats up, takes it over to the refinery. It is refined, and then the storage tanks, which are huge, will slowly fill up with the different elements. The natural gas is filling up in the tank, and that is how you make a oil refinery plus a drilling operation. So I hope this has been a helpful video for you, and good luck.